Hi, I'm Melissa Carroll, and I'm going to show you my portfolio and all the parts and pieces to that. So this is my science binder. I've got my timeline here, and then I've got my introduction checklist, like checklists. Next I have the syllabus, got that in that section. Next section I have the personality quizzes. So that's the pathways to learning, and then the personality spectrum, and then the brain diagram. And I'm equal parts organizer and giver, so pretty much sums me up. So next is the multiple intelligence article that I found. There's several pages to that. And I've got the SQ3R study method and the Cornell note-taking system. And then, I do have the KWL chart also included. And then next I've got all my rubrics. I've got the discussion board rubric, the assignment rubric, the portfolio rubric, the science lesson plan rubric is there, and then the math. And I thought of moving the math to the math binder, but I like to keep things organized, and so it made more sense for me to put all of those together in one spot. So next I have my TEKS snapshots, and I have all of those here for every grade level for science. And then I've got the math also together here with my introduction, just to keep everything together for the introduction. So this is my science textbook, and I chose chapter 3 to do the notes for. I've got all just a kind of a summary of each thing. I've got page numbers, and then just a question that I had about each section, and then a small summary at the bottom. I've got my presentation slides. I do like those a lot. I can add page numbers and add lots of notes if I want to. So there's that, and then I have a graphic organizer for this chapter, so I enjoy doing those. And then I have my the actual chapters, so, and that is highlighted. So that's the first part of the science. Next I have chapter 10 is what I chose to do the next time, and so I've got my presentation, lots of notes on all of that, and then I have the self-assessment and added all of the sections to that for chapter 10. And then next I have chapter 10 just highlighted throughout, and enjoyed that chapter a lot. So that's my science notebook. Next I'll move over here. This is my math notebook. I have the timeline again. Just keeps it handy to know what I'm doing. Introduction, rubric for the portfolio. So let me go to, these are all my notes for each chapter. So I'm going to go past those to chapter 3 of my math. So I chose chapter 3 for that as well. And then I have my question stems. Those helped a lot. I was able to make notes and put page numbers, kind of where to find those as I read through the chapter. So next I have the presentation, and highlighted, made some notes, made just some spots where I interacted with that. There's several of those throughout this part. This is also my personal notes. I always use these slides to make notes as I read, so I do enjoy doing that a lot. And then next I have another graphic organizer for math, with all the parts and pieces to that chapter, which was chapter 3. And then next I have the textbook. Got my own highlighting, and then I was also able to, as I found the question stems, I was able to add the numbers to the chapter to just know exactly where to find those answers. So that helped a lot. Enjoyed the question stems on those. And that is the chapter, chapter 3, oh, and 4. So I think I completed everything on the list, so I will get this sent in. Thank you.